So now I got my espresso martini. I'm ready for the bull, baby, the bull.
In case you're tempted to try anything funny, I've cut your phone line and disabled your computer. And don't be stupid and try to run off. I've got eyes in the back of my head.
Well, that's too much.
I've got a guy just outside keeping a close watch on the place.
Oh,
No
Leo?
one's getting in or out unless I say so.
Fascinating. See, it's a weird turn that this game takes, because I never thought this would be about me choosing a man. I thought it would be about mysteries. Come on, Vincent. What could they possibly have to tell me that I don't already know?
Trust me, there's a lot you don't know about the men sitting in this room. Ask them whatever you want. Given the circumstances, it's in their best interest to answer honestly.
Okay, first person I want to talk to is my husband. Lee, what kind of life should I expect if I choose to stay with you?
One thing's for certain. Things need to be different. I'll do whatever you want. Marriage counseling, a family therapist, whatever it takes. I just don't want to lose you. I can't live without you.
You know something? I can swear I heard you say those exact same things before. You'll have to forgive me if I don't believe you. Eric, same question. Eric, what would you do for me if I walked out of this house Eric, what would you do for me if we walked out of this house together? What would our lives be like together?
Well, you could expect me to make an honest living. Provide you with everything you need and some of the things you want. I'd be home every night in time for family dinner, and I'd treat you like you deserve to be treated. With respect.
I mean, that sounds nice, but is that all? I mean, I'm just saying.
On a federal agent's salary, I wouldn't be able to hire anyone to take care of the housekeeping. But on the other hand, I can guarantee you I'll never hire anyone to take care of you, like Corsetti did once upon a time.
Oh! Oh, snap! Right! He left her for dead. Left for dead. Left for dead. That gave her the amnesia. Or as I've been watching Call Me Kevin, he would say the amnesia. See, we getting the tea, y'all. We getting the tea. I'm not that old, you know. I can take care of myself, thank you very much.
Don't pay any attention to him. He'll say whatever he thinks he needs to in order to save his sorry hide.
But you did try to kill me, though.
Vinny's the one you shouldn't listen to, Mary. He doesn't want you to remember what he did to you, because if you did, you wouldn't have anything to do with him. All right, that's enough out of you, Larson. Zip it.
I wanted to hear what he had to say.
It was nothing important. Trust me.
Vincent, same question. So, Vinny, let's say I choose to be with you over these other two guys. What would our life be like?
That's a good question. I see you haven't lost all your smarts. You'll live a life of luxury. I'll see to it that you can have everything you've ever wanted. You'll never have to cook another meal or clean a house ever again.
I mean, that sounds nice. It's nice to know how well I'll be taken care of, but I noticed you didn't mention how you treat me. Okay, so far, I like what I'm hearing, but I'm looking for more specifics.
It sounds like you've gotten some interesting information from everyone in the room. What's your next question?
I mean, my main question is for my husband. Was he telling the truth about all of that stuff I found in his safe? Because I don't believe it. I don't. Lee, after all is said and done, if I were to pick you tonight, where would you take me and what would we do together?
If? There's an if? I'm your husband. Love, honor, and obey. Did you forget that little part?
You ain't obeying me when I told you to stay away from that Jackie ass heifer. You didn't obey me when you started lying about what was in your safe and I had to go creep around to find it. So I ain't worrying about all that.
Actually, there's a lot to consider. Whether she knows it or not.
See, I want to know. Tell me more. Tell me more. Make it far. Yes, Vinny's right. I'm just considering all my options. Eric, same question. Eric, after all this is said and done, if I were to pick you tonight, where would you take me and what would we do together?
I'd take you down to the local police precinct and have you give a written statement about everything that happened today. Why do you ask?
Thanks, Eric. That sounds like a really exciting night. What do you we for dessert? Wait, am I drunk? I only had the one martini. It said, "What do we for dessert?" I think there was like an issue when they were like translating the game. I guess what do you want for dessert? You take me to a donut shop, or what do you do for dessert? Take me to a donut shop? And then he didn't answer the question after that. Okay. Vincent, same question. We already know what happens if I pick you.
I would take you to a little out-of-the-way French restaurant I know of that makes the best creme brulee you'll ever have. After that, we'll head back to my estate, open a bottle of Cabernet Sauvignon, and let things progress naturally.
Damn, dessert and wine, but no dinner? You gotta get me some steak or something, boy. Some lobster. I like shrimps. I love coconut shrimp. I'm really feeling stuffed cheese mushrooms these days as well. Oh, come on, Vincent. A little cliche for you, isn't it? I think you can do better than that. With everything I heard tonight, I'm kind of wondering how much of it was the truth, which begs the question.
You've got a lot to consider right now, so I'd say we're just about finished. Do you have any final questions for us?
I am telling you, Vincent want us back bad. Husband, Lee, is there anything you haven't been completely honest with me about in the past that you want to tell me about now?
No, I've come clean with you about everything. As much as Vincent doesn't want to hear it, there's nothing left to say.
I still don't believe him about the patient thing.
However, I will say that Eric over there isn't the saint he makes himself out to be. A little while ago, he barged into my office looking for God knows what. Now, I won't jump to conclusions, even though it seems everyone else here is doing just that.
Okay.
But I will say that he spent a lot of time asking questions about you, as opposed to questions about an actual case, which doesn't seem like fitting behavior for a distinguished federal agent.
Mm-hmm. I think I know where you're going with that, Lee. Eric, same question. Tell me about the past. Okay. Is there anything else you want to say? Something you've done in the past that you'd like to get off your chest?
Sorry to disappoint you, but I've told you the truth from day one. Hell, I always tell the truth. It's probably my greatest flaw.
I actually like that.
The only thing I waited for was the right time to tell you the truth about Vincent, about your past, about everything. And that's also the reason why you saw me leaving the medical office.
So that's why you were so short with me.
I was investigating a hunch. One that explains everything that you can't.
What hunch was that?
For the past 20 years or so, you've had an acute case of retrograde amnesia. You knew something was wrong, but since your husband was kind enough to fill in all the fabricated details, you were blissfully unaware of that fact.
I'm telling you, the husband was lying, and now Eric is spilling all the beans.
Come on, Larson. This is the real world, not some soap opera. Next thing you'll be telling us is that she has an evil twin. You'll have to do a lot better than that if you want to get out of here in one piece.
Now, I will say that's something this show has never done. The Desperate Housewives never did an evil twin. They did have twins in the show, but like everybody knew they were twins. And yeah, one did disappear, and they swapped places a few times, but they weren't evil. It was just like, I ran off to go get married, so pretend to be me so mom doesn't notice. Things like that.
That's the first sane thing you've said tonight, Vincent. There's no way she has amnesia. It's not medically possible. Don't lie to the woman, Eric.
It's not medically possible. Didn't you just say that you had a case with a woman with amnesia and she passed away? What's happening?
Of course, neither of these guys are going to let you believe it, since you discovering the truth isn't exactly in their best interests.
Because here what I feel happened, if I remember correctly. Vincent and, well, first me and Eric were together as teenagers. We were high school sweethearts. And then I met Vincent, who had all these mall connections and money. And he whisked me away with the promise of travel and money and wealth and good food and good times. And basically everything I could want under the sun. So I left Eric because we were from a podunk town. And he couldn't offer me much. And I got with Eric. With Vincent, I mean. So I got with Vincent, and Vincent's obviously a criminal, and we had some type of disagreement, argument. Maybe I was leaving, and he basically almost killed me, leaving me with amnesia and that scar that I have on the side of my face. And my husband Lee, being the doctor, found me, and I couldn't remember anything, and maybe he just fell for me, and while I was his patient, he fell for me, and he lied and said we got married. Maybe he had a previous wife or something that kind of looked like me, and she's dead. So we just went on pretending like we were married, but we not, maybe. I'm not sure exactly what happened with me and Lee, but I know Vincent tried to kill me. I know that for sure. And that we had a thing with Eric before we met Vincent.
That's enough out of you. If you can't answer the questions honestly, then just keep your mouth shut.
Vincent, same question. Anything you want to get off your chest? It says, Vincent, is there something dishonest did you in the past you did? Vincent, is there something dishonest you did in the past that you want to tell me about?
Me? Come on. What could I possibly know that's worth lying to you about?
You're a criminal. You killed my friend. I didn't actually say anything about lying. I asked about dishonesty, which makes me wonder.
You know, this is exactly what Larson wants, right? I knew you'd fall into his trap. He'll do whatever it takes to get you on his side, so that he can arrest me on whatever trumped-up charges he comes up with.
Considering what's going on right now, I don't think he needs to make up any charges, Vincent.
All right, I'll admit this isn't exactly the ideal situation, but I need you to hear everything before you make a decision. Larson has a whole story concocted that explains everything he wants you to believe. He says that I know you, that he knows you, and that I killed you, which of course means that I should go to jail, right?
I mean, yeah, I think so. I think you also killed my friend, Daniel.
Really convenient how that all works out for him, isn't it? He gets the girl and the collar. It's almost too good to be true, isn't it, Larson?
I mean, but it sounds about right, though. It is, but sometimes the most unbelievable stories turn out to be true. How come we're not bringing up the fact that we know he killed Daniel? Why aren't we saying it? We don't want to get shot in the face? I feel like it's time we get shot in the face. I'm growing wary of all these questions, Vincent. Let's just get on with it.
Yeah, that'll have to do. So now's the big decision. Now that you've heard everything, who do you want to spend the rest of your life with?
Don't rush me.
Sweetie, you really should learn how to make up your mind. I don't have all day. And what's more... Hey, quit your squirming. All right, I've got something I need you to do. Go over there and tighten their ropes. I don't want anyone leaving our little soiree before you have a chance to make your decision.
Ugh, fine. Let me talk to my baby boy.
Mom, what's going on here?
Well, I'm a whore, son, so I've been trying to do everybody. Not everybody in this room, however. I barely do your father, and that was mostly to get game progression. But, like, I didn't do the other two. I thought about it. I do everybody else, though. It looks like we're being held hostage, but I could be wrong.
Now you sure know how to pick a winner, don't you, Mom?
I know, right? I picked your dad, and we made you, and that was my biggest mistake. You're telling me. I ended up with you. Let me go talk to your daddy. Tighten ropes.
Hey, come closer.
Your ropes look a little loose. Let me tighten them up for you.
Hey, when we were being tied up, I saw that your friend Eric had a gun hidden near his ankle. He's our best shot at getting out of this alive. Why don't you go over there and loosen his ropes?
Don't tell me what to do, Lee.
Cut it out. This is no time to get snippy. Lives are on the line. Okay, listen to me. Vincent's losing it. Do whatever you can to keep him from going completely insane. He seems to think he has a shot with you. Use that in your favor if things get hairy.
Honey, he might have a shot with me. I was gonna do him before I knew he killed my friend. Shit. Don't worry, honey. I was planning on doing that already. Thanks for the advice, though.
Hey, I sent you over there to tighten their ropes, not chat. So cut it out.
I'm listening.
I don't know what Vincent thinks he's doing here, but I promise you one thing. We're gonna make it out of here alive, together. I'll make sure he spends the rest of his unnatural life behind bars. He took my gun, but I have another one hidden in my sock. Loosen my ropes up a bit, and I'll see about getting us out of here.
No, I can't do that. If he finds out, he's going to shoot you.
Listen, if you don't do exactly what I tell you, Corsetti might kill us all.
I know for a fact that it doesn't take that long to tie a knot. Hurry it up over there.
Do whatever you want, but leave me out of it. Can I touch my son again or nah? Or we have nothing to say?
What's going on here? Now you sure know how to pick a winner, don't you?
Man, shut the hell up, son. Should never had you. Should have bought it your
You're
ass.
finished. Now let's just check your work.
See, now he checking my work. Now he checking my work. He checking my work.
Why don't you head over there and double check your mother's handiwork?
Do not say it's a little loose, you little bitch. Do not. Oh my God, what he gonna say?
Actually, it's kind of loose.
I fucking hate you, son. I shouldn't have aborted you. I should have told your dad finish to pull out and put it in my mouth.
Oh, really? I wonder how that happened.
If you're insinuating I had something to do with this, you're absolutely wrong.
I'm not an idiot. It's my fault for trusting you so quickly.
That's true.
Doesn't matter. I've got something else for you to do anyway.
You? What is this? What is it this time?
We've been playing too many games. I'll admit, I had my fun with all of you tonight, but now it's time for you to make a decision. Take this gun and use it to rid yourself of the men sitting in this room that you never want to see or hear from again. And don't worry about the consequences. No matter who dies tonight, you won't take the fall. I've taken care of everything.
Wow, okay.
So, and I mean this literally, fire away.
Whoa, hey, hold on.
Wait a minute. At the very least, I think we all deserve the opportunity to plead our cases.
He's right. It's not fair. You can't pass judgment on another person without letting them have the final word.
What's the matter? Afraid she's gonna shoot you?
Here's my thing about this. It makes no sense. Vincent Corsetti is not a stupid person. Maybe he's a little crazy, but he's not stupid. Even being crazy, you would not give your gun to somebody to kill you, possibly, after you held up their family and all that kind of good stuff. So you already know this some bull. I guess you're right. Everyone deserves to have their final words. Vincent, you're first. What do you have to say for yourself?
What do I have to say for myself? Not too much, really. You, on the other hand, have all of your options laid out right in front of you. All you have to do is make a decision.
I mean, I hate that he's not owning up to the fact he tried to kill me. Like, he's not even explaining why he tried to kill me. Because that's something that never gets explained. I know he tried to kill me. I know he left me for dead. I don't know why. Why did he leave me for dead? Did he ever care about me ever? Like, what's happening here?
Look around you. Who would you be better off never seeing again? The Weasley investigator, the deceitful spouse, or the charming and incredibly handsome out-of-towner?
Ooh.
Hey, I don't need you to spare me. I'm just giving you the opportunity to prove to me that you're ready to ditch this mundane housewife lifestyle and live a life of excitement and grandeur.
God, that sounds good. That's so generous of you, Vinny.
You're just gonna have to trust me. Now go on already. Pick someone. I know you'll make the right choice.
But I can't trust him. He tried to kill me. Eric, you're next. What do you have to say for yourself?
I'm not going to defend myself in front of that scumbag. But if you really think I should, here it goes. I never lied to you, not for a moment. And I don't need a gun pointed at my head to tell you that.
I mean, okay, but that's it.
Unlike someone else in this room, I didn't pay someone to kill you.
Oh.
And I would never place you in this kind of situation where you're forced to kill someone close to you, it's just sick.
Okay, that's all about Vincent. I want to know what he has on my husband, because I feel like my husband did lie to me.
There's really nothing else to say. I love you. I always have.
Oh,